Hello, I'm back with another video. For those who've been watching for a while longer, you may have noticed that my setting is different from usual. That's because I'm visiting my mom in my hometown and I'm currently filming this from my old bedroom, so that explains that. Also, I don't have my usual filming equipment with me, so if it suddenly starts getting dark, I'm sorry for that. It's just I have to rely on my source of light, which comes from that window over there, so if it suddenly starts getting cloudy, then there's not much I can do about it. For those who are new to my channel, first off, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down under and push the notification bell if you want to be kept up to date. But let's start reviewing my makeup for today. Today I'll be reviewing the Snow White makeup set, the eyeshadow palette and a mini lipstick set, both from the Primark. I've actually had this lying around since last year and just didn't have the time to review it yet, so I'm not really sure whether they're still available. However, this will give you a good indication about whether it's really worth spending your money on Primark makeup or not. I've actually seen really cute Disney themed items before, was always wondering about the quality. And even if it's not that expensive, if you're just not gonna use it or if the quality is bad, then it's still a waste of money. However, I just fell in love with this set and couldn't resist getting them. So let's check out whether they're really good or not. The Snow White eyeshadow palette has a beautiful golden color and opens like a fairy tale book. It consists of 28 colors, each of 4 grams. The color style is mostly shades of red, coppers and nature tones, such as green and brown. Next to that, they all have a unique name that fits the story, such as Mirror Mirror, First Kiss, Poisoned, Fairest, and so on. With the diversity of the set, you can either create a sweet or a more darker look. This set opens up in a similar way as the eyeshadow palette and consists out of 7 mini lipsticks. Each of them is inspired on all individual personalities of the dwarves, a shade for any mood. Also, because they're so mini, they're great for travel size. So I just finished doing my swatches. By now it's already getting a bit darker in my room, so I'm not really sure how much I'll be able to film properly. I think I'm gonna use my favorite ones from the set, which are Sweetheart, First Kiss, Secrets, Poison and Crown. Though I also really like Red Apple and Roses, which is just too many choices for one eye look. I'll just see how far I'll get. I'll start out with applying Color Arts from Essence to my eyes. Next I'll apply I'm Wishing as a base. With Sweetheart, I'll fill in about 2/3 of the outer corner of my eyes. I'll also apply some to the crease of my upper eyelid. Then with my blending brush from my Tooth House, I'm going to blend the colors into my skin a little more to make the contrast less harsh. Next, I'm going to add a light layer of Poisoned over that. With Red Apple, I'll apply just a little streak above my upper eyelid margin. I'll also add some to the outer corner of my lower eyelids, about 1/3. I'm still finding the contrast with my skin a bit too harsh, so I'm going in with Fairy Tale to blend it out more. For the enlarging eye effect, I'll apply some Mirror Mirror on the inner corner of my eyes. To fill in the gap in the middle of my lower eyelid, I apply some Princess. As for eyeliner, I've lately fallen into the habit of using black eyeshadow that I'll apply with a thin wet-end brush. This gives a less harsh effect compared to the usual liquid eyeliner I use. Lastly, I'll curl my lashes with I Love Extreme from Essence. I'm using the brown version. Okay, so I managed to complete my eye look before it starts getting dark inside my room. Now for the lipstick, originally I intended to use Scrumpy since he's my favorite of the dwarves. However, when I did the swatches, I found out that the color was much more darker than what I expected it would be. So I think I'll go for either Sleepy or Happy since I really like those colors. I think I'll go with Sleepy since that's how I'm feeling at the moment. So this is the finished look for today. I'm kinda sad I didn't bring my Snow White wig with me that I commissioned to a friend of mine. And instead I just curled my hair a bit more so it would fit the style. As for the makeup set, I'm not too thrilled about this eyeshadow palette. It has some issues that, especially if you're a beginner, I can recommend buying this one. Well, the colors are really beautiful and some are really pigmented, so that's nice to work with. However, compared to the other sets that I reviewed before, from Etude House for example, it's much harder to blend in the colors in your eyes. And the powder, I'm not sure if you can really see it well, but it's from a very loose structure. So if you're not careful enough when you're applying it to your eyes, it all falls under your eyes as well. And it gets on your cheeks and everything, so that's not too good. But the colors are gorgeous. I'll probably keep this one just for the shading. It's just, if you're not comfortable using eyeshadow or you're not that good yet, definitely not get this one. Just look for one of the other videos that I've reviewed before, one of the other eyeshadow palettes, but not this one. As for the lipstick set, I actually quite like this one so far. It has beautiful colors, but also I've not had any issues so far when applying it. It's just a question whether it still stays on at the end of the evening. I'm going over to a friend, and maybe I'll just film how it looks afterwards after I've come back. So I just came back from our friend, and it's not that visible in the camera right now, especially with the lighting, but my eyeshadow stayed on pretty well. As for my lipstick, it's not that visible anymore. However, since it's such a small size, you can just easily take it along in your purse, so that shouldn't be a problem. As for the eyeshadow, I'm still convinced that it really depends on your level and your skill and how comfortable you are using it. Once you've applied it, it stays on really well and I really love the coloring. It's just such a pain to blend and it just crumbles really easily. The powder is too loose, so you can get it all over your face and it starts getting on your eyes really easily. But apart from that, I'm not completely disappointed that I got it, and I'll probably will continue using it in the future as well. It's just that it's something you have to keep in mind if you do want to buy it. Well, that's it for today. Keep watching if you want to find out what's coming up soon. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to be kept up to date. See you next time. Bye for now.